Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2, Blind. Now, I am here at this shrine or altar, but there's nothing on it. I'm clearly missing a step of... I'm clearly missing a step of the puzzle, but I just now realized there is this light reaver symbol on this snake head. Well, I guess it's not a snake, it's more, to be honest, I'm not sure why I ever thought it's a snake. It's more like a cat or something. I guess maybe it's because it's very, like, it's very protruding, like it's lengthy. So from the side, I kind of thought of it as a snake head. I'm not sure why, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it, but whatever exact animal is it supposed to be, one of them displays the symbol of the Light Reaver and one of the Dark Reaver, so maybe I need to shoot the corresponding projectile at it. It's worth checking, I guess. I don't have that many great ideas about what I'm supposed to be doing now, so might as well check this. Okay. So it was the correct thing to do.
As the Reaver drained the forge of its vital energy, the tempest receded. I recovered myself and paused to admire my newly forged weapon, now imbued with the elemental power of air. Thus armed, I hoped that I now finally possess the means to escape this wasted land.
I'm not quite sure how would that help me open the time streaming chamber, but I guess that's what Raziel must have meant, right? what am I even doing here? Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
This elemental reaver I discovered had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp. Now, perhaps, I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Janos Ordrin still lived.
Well, for a given definition of living, because, you know, Raziel means the time when Janos Ordrin existed as a vampire, which, you know, vampires, they are technically not alive. But obviously I understand it was a mental shortcut. He himself probably doesn't think of himself as dead. So that's why he used this word. Okay, let's try once again to work out the map. So maybe there is a fast travel system and I just don't get it. But I'm clicking everything I can and nothing is happening. So I'm not sure really. Oh well. I guess I will trek there on foot because something interesting might happen, like you know, another cutscene with the Elder God or something, because I'm pretty sure I will be passing by him. I'm not sure how that helps me. I do get how that helps me now. Although, this does raise an important and interesting question. How will Raziel know how to operate this time streaming machine? And if he does
I had
know...
no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what error this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
Okay, so he specifically didn't know how to use it, which, if he lands in the correct time, that's, you know, that's some great luck on his part. Although it might as well be destiny, you know, the theme of destiny and fate and not being able to change history or struggling to do so is very prevalent in this series so far. So it might be that he landed in the correct era because he had to. If he did, I obviously don't know yet.
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the era I sought. For these were Sarafan banners, and these vampires apparently the victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius or some other influence, I didn't know. If Janos Ordrin still lived, I would find him. But I was wary of further deception and resolved to tread carefully.
But where should I go? Where can I go? Can I go there? Because... this is where Vorador lives, right? This... Well, although, wait, no, that's not even it. That's just the temple of the thingamajig. The blue race. Vorador lives like in a mansion, which I haven't been there. I've just met him here. So I'm not quite sure why would I be heading in this direction, but I'm just doing it just in case. Although I guess I would be going roughly in the direction of Ustenheim, right? Because that's where Janos Ordrin is supposed to be. So maybe I am going in the right direction after all, by going this way. I will save just as a precaution, because this game likes to freeze on me.
For all the butchery of Mobius's crusade, this massacre was somehow more chilling. The killing fields of the Sarafan betrayed a kind of orderly ruthlessness, the cold-blooded righteousness of the true believer.
Yeah, they really do like sticking vampires on those stakes, do they? Ustenheim would be this way. So what am I doing here? I guess there might be something in the place where I met with Vorador, near the temple. So obviously the game is offering me a chance to go there, and so far this game has been structured in a way it doesn't really involve side content. It, you know, wherever I go, I do need to go most of the time. So but I just went in a loop and nothing really happened. Like, Janus Audron's retreat. It is past Ustenheim, so it's clear to me I should be going this way. Over there. But can I even do that? This doesn't look like a climbable kind of rock. What about the Shadow Realm? Nope. No change. Ah, okay. There is a shrine of the Air Reaver that will allow me to gain enough height. And there is an air forge near the temple. This way.
all that is holy!
Here at last, in the flesh, I beheld my former brothers in arms, the warrior priests of the Sarafan Order, their lives devoted solely to the annihilation of the vampire plague. And while I confess, I felt a twinge of longing, a pang of grief for what I had believed was my lost virtue, I regarded them now with none of the reverence I formerly felt. For I had seen the human face of the vampires, and now I beheld the monstrousness of these men.
Okay, but I, to be honest, can't be really bothered to fight them. So let me just continue onwards in my search of Janos Audron. If I will have to fight them, I will, but for now, let's just carry on. The combat in this game seems largely pointless because you don't get any kind of advantage or reward for defeating enemies. You don't gather experience, you don't gather gold, you don't find items or anything. So overall it seems just like a waste of time because there's just so many of those enemies.
Free your soul,
Is there a lever? There is. Okay, that's a bit of an overkill to have the bodies of your victims strewn even through your own town. Like, it seems to me, you know, being an obsessive fanatic notwithstanding, just from a simple comfort of living standpoint, it would be a very stupid idea to put rotting corpses everywhere in your town where you live. Like, that would be very uncomfortable for people, and generally seems like not that great of an idea. Not to mention, it would presumably attract a lot of like carrion and bugs and, you know, various pests. I thought that might lead somewhere, because there's something that looks like a rampart up there, and obviously on the map, Janos Audron's retreat is like. But I guess that's just the outer wall of the city of which I just came through, so I'm a literal idiot. And Janos Audron's retreat was already showcased to me in the future. It was just ruined, so I'm not entirely sure what I was trying to accomplish here. Let me just carry on.
We will rid Nosgoth of your kind. Free your soul, demon!
After my long journey, I finally stood on the threshold of enlightenment. For here was Janos Audrin's mountain retreat, intact and unblemished. The upheaval that would one day topple this ancient edifice had not yet occurred. And while I had no certainty that Janos still lived, this scene boded well. For I presumed that the collapse of the retreat must have followed the ancient vampire's demise. There was only one obstacle. How to reach the balcony suspended at that maddening height, so far beyond my reach. For this was the architecture of winged creatures. The tattered ruins of my wings were of no use. I would need to devise some other means into that mountain.
But what are you talking about? Soul Reaver 1 implied that Raziel growing wings was an unnatural, weird occurrence. So in Janos Audrin, I believe he was, maybe not directly, but he was implied to be a human in life. Much as Raziel himself, because I think Blood Omen 1 stated that he actually lived in Ustenheim. So what do you mean that the architecture implies a winged creature? Like, is Janos Audrin, does he have wings? And if so, why wasn't it? Why was Raziel growing wings regarded as weird if it has already happened to the greatest vampire of forever? I don't quite get what the game is trying to say here. Not to mention, I also don't quite get what I'm supposed to be doing. But okay, so I need to find an air thingamajig. Although, don't I already have it? For what purpose I would need the Dark Reaver, though? I don't see any place where I could build a bridge. But clearly, this shrine does exist for a purpose. Okay, it tells me to shift into this shadow realm. Am I inside? Is this a bowl of blood? There's also one of those eyes. I can't approach this this chalice because the eye is going to attack me. Okay, there's an air shrine, which I presume I'm going to need, but let's give it a try. Yeah, so it seems the eye can only attack downwards. How does that help me in reality? Like, I'm back where I was. I'm not sure what's the matter with this. This before and it has accomplished nothing because the only thing that's up here. Oh, no, actually it accomplishes a lot because it can blind the eye. I can go back to here. Okay, so maybe I can use this to drink the blood from here? Okay, I can't drink it. But I can presumably do something with it. Like pour it somewhere to open a passage?
The mountain's interior was hollow, I discovered, and graced with soaring architecture unique to its creators. As with the outer facade, these balconies and galleries could only be reached by those gifted with flight. With only my ruined wings to carry me, this towering labyrinth seemed impassable, while the object of my quest lay just beyond my grasp. For here, suspended at the apex of the chamber, was the threshold that surely led to the great vampire himself. I didn't know whether Janos Ordran was the monster depicted in the stronghold, or one of the noble creatures memorialized among the ruins of the ancient vampires. And I didn't care. Demon or angel, he alone held the key to my destiny.
Okay, there's a lot of those chalices. Before I grab any of them, okay, so there's the pool of blood. So I can use it to create bridges, I guess. If I find another vase. But how do I do that, actually? Without the power of gliding. And can I get one of those go? Well, I guess I can, because I remember that if I shift into the Shadow Realm, Raziel is going to drop it. this is the symbol of the Light Reaver, so presumably I can destroy the glass with a projectile. Not quite. Okay, so I need another cup of blood, but first... Okay, so there's the eye up here that requires a Dark Reaver. There is this opens with the red thingamajig from over there, and there is a gem for the Light Reaver as well. Okay, we'll go back down. I should have activated this while I could. Okay, I don't quite know what I'm doing here, but... How does that help me, really? Because it looks like not at all. Seeing how I could have reached that in a different way from the beginning. I need a dark shrine to get past the eye and to open this, but I don't quite know where is it. Okay, there is a dark shrine there, so I need to somehow reach this with a blood chalice, which will open the path to the dark shrine. I guess all that stands in my way here is this swinging gem. This is getting destroyed by the eye, I presume. So... That's some multi-level chest right there. Wait, I don't get this. What? I shot at the rest of them before. Okay, I'm rather confused, but I guess the most important thing is I did, you know, make progress, however clumsily. Okay, I did make progress, but this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to pause here. I'm going to pause here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.